Sometimes scheduling can be tricky. You may need to consider multiple providers and see which one's the first available, or even look at different resources and their availability. In today's tip of the week, we're going to talk about scheduling views and how you can use them.
In today's Medisoft tip of the week video, today we're going to be discussing a little bit about how you can set up the different views in Medisoft and utilize different views, customize them, and then save them so that you can get everything set up just the way that you want it to work on certain computers. These days there are many types of different monitors, some that have higher resolutions, some smaller, some larger. And so you need to customize. You need to be able to customize the different views, be able to zoom in and out of your screen, and really get it set up to work right for you, so you can be most productive in office hours, the scheduling portions. So today I'm going to show you, spend a few minutes walking you through that, showing you how it works. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Assuming you have Medisoft Advanced or Medisoft Network Professional, down here at the bottom right-hand corner, towards the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, you're going to have your different view buttons, or the ability to switch between the different views. I think by default, Medisoft Office Hours brings you up to what's called the single provider day view, which just means that you can switch between providers here along the top. But you also, if you click on these views, you have a week view, to view it a week at a time, and still you can go ahead and change your providers here from the top right hand part of the screen. You can also go to a month view. The last button here is called the multi-provider or the multi-resource view. We also call it the custom view. When you go into that for the first time, you're probably going to have a lot of different, all of your providers and or different types of resources that you're available to schedule with in your office. So go ahead and take a few minutes and get this set up the way that you would like to. Get it set up, get it all customized to you for your liking, your need, for your monitors, and to fit your schedule. So I'll show you how to do that. First thing I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm just going to right click, and I'm going to remove some of these columns here that I don't need. I'm going to leave the therapy room, and in our office we do need to have a unique schedule for the therapy room, so I'll leave that there. I don't need to schedule for Dr. Winks, remove that, as well as let's say Dr. Lee. Okay, now at this point I'll go ahead and extend these columns out. I get them all set up the way that I want it, that fits my monitor and fits my screen. So I can do that. Now here's the thing with the custom view. Well, with any view in your office hours appointment scheduler, right? Because I've modified this view to fit my needs, and you'll see that up in the top right hand corner it says modified, so I know that it's modified. As soon as I go to click off of this view to click somewhere else in the program, I'm going to be prompted, do I want to save the changes to this view? So I'll go ahead and say yes. And it's going to ask me to give it a name. So you can name this anything that you'd like that fits you. You can name it something like Susan's view, or in this case, I'll just go ahead and name it front desk 1 computer. And I'll hit save. And now when I go back to the views in the bottom right hand corner of my screen, you'll see that I have a front desk 1 computer. And if I click on that, it's going to revert back to the way that I've set it up and saved it for this view. So it works that similar way for every view you have in Medisoft, and you can get as many views as you would like set up, so that each person can have their own view, or each computer can have their own view, whatever works in your world and in your office. Now, let's say that the computer 2, the second scheduling computer, has a need to be able to double or triple book for Dr. Morris and Dr. Smith. So this is a common question we always get. So yes, just right click on Dr. Morris, click add column, make sure you have Dr. Morris selected, click OK, and you'll see that now it's added a second column for Dr. Morris, column here, column here. Now, in office hours, just one quick side note, it will not schedule in the right-hand column until the left-hand column is completed. So if I try to schedule an appointment here, let me just do that real fast. You see that it automatically bumps over the left column. And once there's something there, then it will schedule in the right column if it's double booked there. If Dr. Smith, let's say, needs 3 scheduling columns, go ahead and hit add column. Make sure you have Dr. Smith highlighted, click OK, right click again, add column, Dr. Smith, and you'll see now we go to remove the therapy room, and now Dr. Smith has 3 columns. And again, resize this the way that you like, 1, 2, and 3 columns now. Let's go ahead and click off of this to save it. We're going to say this is front desk 2. So I'll just name this front desk 2, hit save. And now when we go back to our multi-provider, multi-resource view, now I have a front desk 2. Again, I can switch between front desk 1, front desk 2 view, get it set up just the way that I want it. Now, one more tip here. It's important to be able to get this set up exactly the way that you want it, to know that there is a zoom in and a zoom out function. Those are controlled by your Control I and Control O for zoom in and zoom out. So Control I, Control O on your keyboard. So if I press Control I or Control I is going to zoom me in. Control O is going to zoom me out. So I can get this really small, right? I can zoom in and get it really large. However you need to set this up so that it works for you. Now, feel free. I mean, a combination of the zoom in, the zoom out, as well as the ability to resize the columns, you really can your possibilities are really limitless here on how you get this set up. So it really will work for any type of monitor, any type of display setting. You know, a very high pixelated monitor versus an older monitor that doesn't have very many. You can get this set up however you need it. Let's go real quick over to the day view. Yes, let me save this. It already exists. Yes. So same type of principle happens on the other views, the day view, the week view, and the month view as well. Except for you can't save it under different names. So let's say that I want to, right now I'm scheduling, let's go ahead and change this over to Dr. Mallard. And let's say that I want to remove a column here, and let's make this these 2 columns a little bit bigger, just because I like it. I like the columns larger. So I have set that up. I have modified it for Dr. Mallard. And if I go to click off of this view, it's going to ask me if I want to save the changes to this view. I'm going to say yes. And now it has saved that way for Dr. Mallard. Now it's only Dr. Mallard. If I go to one of the other providers, you see it defaults to their standard view, provider by provider. But if I go back to Dr. Mallard, it stays the way that we saved it for Dr. Mallard's view. So lastly, I just want to show you that to manually delete, if you get too many, or maybe you've messed up and you want to remove some of these multi-provider, multi-resource views, that is controlled and contained in the program options. Go to File, Program Options, go to Multi-Views here, and then you can go ahead and delete the views from here. And that's how that would be controlled. Okay. So hopefully this helps you understand a little bit better how to set up your different views, customize your schedule to fit your exact scheduling needs. And thanks for watching this Tip of the Week video.
Thanks for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it. Let us know if you have future video suggestions. And as always, call us with any of your Medisoft needs. We'll be happy to help.